Hi, guys. This is Sylvia. Energies after the full moon have been really intense. How is it for you? I really feel like that veil is very, very thin, and it's so easy to connect. And the messages and the breakthroughs, like I'm tearing up, especially today. It's really rainy day, so I really feel like this new month and this deep Scorpionian energies and emotions are really flowing, and it's easy to go deep and have brand new breakthroughs and understandings regarding anything that you're going through or need any guidance with, right? So today I really felt this morning that Spirit wanted to talk about spirit, about connection with spirit, really, because purpose is when you're really truly connected with your spirit, then you are aligned with your higher purpose. That's truly how I feel and how this has been explained to me. So by all my teachers and the intuitive teachers and guidance, right? So yeah, today it's like this. Here you go, new emotions, new messages from spirit. And so regarding the purpose, what is the purpose? I can really associate with this question because in 2018, that was really like in the middle of 2018, I started really asking myself this question seriously and consciously and actively started looking for my purpose. Went through all kinds of experiences, rituals, healings, breath works, meditations, meetings with spiritual healers, and also the Tony Robbins events, service, volunteering at them, volunteering for many other things, reading all the books, getting all the knowledge, really for consciously I spent, because my numerology told me that I had the empty period from February 2018 to February 2020. I consciously committed that for the transformation within this period. I was already conscious. I knew that whatever I was doing before was, I thought back then it was not my purpose. Although what I can tell you now, and now after over 2 years, right, this mental things changed. This is Five of Swords. So it's the fight that I've been winning, I'm feeling. And I think like we also all, because we all represent the, right? We go with we flow with the energies of the universe and also with the collective, right? There is no movement without the push and pull. So it's not only us, it's also how the environment impacts us, how these energies impact us. And then we have free will and we can decide how we want to, if we want to align with it, if we want to follow it, or if you want to follow something else. But without this push and pull, there really would be no growth and no movement. There would be nothing else. So, obviously with the growth, we're going through time and we have new epiphanies. That's why we go and I was curious, right, to try many things to really find this purpose. Because I found myself in this point of time in my life where really nothing had sense. Nothing, like life did not make any kind of sense. Like the living in a physical and materialistic world didn't really make sense to me. And that was all I have been doing all my life. So, but now I know, also feel and know, and I have also this black and white what my purpose is, and also what I had to go through in my life in case to align with this purpose. Astrology, and not only because all the tools, spiritual healings, tarot, anything really, numerology, hypnosis, all this meant to align us with the higher purpose. It's, but also, you truly are living your purpose, and I realized that. I started realizing this somewhere in the middle of 2019 in Bali, when someone literally told me this on my first ever tarot reading. Maybe they told me, I really don't remember her name right now. I don't want to butcher it. But it stayed with me, and because I have this analytical power in my mind. So obviously, then when I was analyzing things and situations that were happening in my life, I was taking this under consideration. And I can truly tell you right now that yes, all the time we are living our purpose. And in astrology, how it's being presented, it's presented through the South Node and North Lunar Node. So this node is the point which is representing really what we mastered in our past lives. And in my past life, I have mastered power of analysis. In this life, I have, and the Sabian symbols really show it literally. And I even wrote my project at the end of college for financial analysis. And my North Node is calling for, the title of it is Teacher of Chemistry. What is calling for, it's, by the way, it's all about psychological understanding. But my North Node is calling for instructions. So it's about taking in and giving instructions, right? Because it's always about giving and receiving, push and pull, light and darkness, what we know, what we don't know, right? Like we know what we know, we don't know what we don't know. So that's really the only way to grow. And at the beginning, it's not easy to balance it. We always feel the longing, and we feel comfortable in what we already have mastered. It's even literally in our body memory. But then, because that's truly you and your soul, your higher self, who chose the direction of growth, right, of the soul growth. So the higher self, with help of your guides and universe, and obviously the collective, other souls also manifest, and so all this impacts you and your decisions, and then you go through life and you have free will, right? So you go and you you even getting advices, or kind of conversating with spirits at night when you sleep deeply and your body is regenerating. So, going through these changes in life, and sometimes they're not easy and hard, and thank God, because when everything is easy and just get comfortable, then really we don't want to grow anymore, right? Like we just want to stay. We're like, well, we're comfortable here, so it's easy to keep deceiving yourself and keep going in the all direction, right? Like we just naturally, our ego, the conscious mind, the lower mind, just knows what it knows. So like just wants to pick what is comfortable with. and is not really willing to try much new, right? It doesn't remember. He doesn't remember it. And but the soul wants the new. The soul needs that north direction. The soul wants new experiences. And the funny thing is, once you start choosing the new experiences, the true balance and alignment finds you, right? You basically just starting balancing yourself and your spirit, and then you and your spirit, once you balancing slowly but surely through all kinds of daily situations and relationships with spirits of another, right? And then you go into and that's how you connect, and the two cycles, you and another, and and then it goes and flows in universe, in the infinite, like the number 8, like the 8th house, like the Scorpio house, like the season that we have right now, in the deep emotional waters, right? So really that's an amazing opportunity to shine the light on some darkness. The Hermit card just popped up. I think today it's an amazing day for the reflections. I never know if he's standing on mountains. Yeah, I think it's mountains or waters. But yeah, it's opportunity to get some epiphanies, and don't be afraid to go to the darkness and see things from different perspectives, because even if you don't think so, even if you don't see much sense in life, or even if you don't think that, even maybe if you think that your purpose is deceiving you, it's not truth. It's not truth. It's just a matter of seeing it from different perspective, because we always think that we need to disconnect something that didn't work out, that wasn't really how we expected this. Expectations, that's already ego thing, and something that's just on security and protection. But anyway, it's not that we need to just change everything, leave all the people in our lives and or our environment from the past. That's not true. Transformation, like maybe different people will be going a little bit differently to transformation, but through the connection to the spirit, right? Because I started the connecting with your higher purpose. It's really understanding your life and understanding that you have been living your purpose all the time, but like with the push and pull and with the lower and higher mind, I think we can say that you have lower and higher purpose, right? So the lower purpose would be from the south node, higher purpose would be from the north node, and balance it really gives us to balance it all in our life gives us the fulfillment. So obviously, for the first in the first part of our lives, we meant to remember the things that we mastered in our past lives, and then we start remembering what our higher self really planned, right? For what we really wanted, because the higher self, it's really you. But if you're you're not even thinking about you as spirit and not seeing yourself as spirit, you're just seeing yourself as physical, as you, and maybe just seeing the spirit separately, or not even thinking as the spirit consciously at all, whatever it is for you, like if you not conscious about the spiritual world all around us and within you, then you're disconnected from spirit, and that's really what with time that the depression really where comes from. Because if you're depressed, you're really just thinking through your expectations, through your past, through the negative emotions, not really looking for lessons in what happened in your life, but just focusing on the pain, on the blocks in your heart and in your chakras, really, without even understanding this, right? So you're just in the darkness. If you would shine some light on the situation, then there would be no darkness. You would not be afraid of them anyway. It would not be painful anymore. You would release the pain, and you would just understand that the situations truly want you to go towards the north node, and what helps really to align with your purpose, which is the sun sign, the sign degree. So my purpose and my sign is in Libra 27, which is an airplane hovering above, and it's all about psychological maturity and about reflection. So reflection is the image reflection, energy reflection, but also reflection on thought, right, on situation, on life. That's how the psychological maturity is being gained through experiences in life. So life became a huge laboratory, how it's being set in the Sabian symbols. And the negative side of it is was not being able to get down to immediate realities. This could be understood differently. I think, thank God, my soul chose to have Neptune intercepted in the 6th house, so I never really had problems with alcohols, cigarettes, or any other drugs, nothing like that. But that flying too high was really not my thing because of the south node. My south node was just strictly about gaining, analyzing the motives of situations, of the given situations, and I was also analyzing them through what I knew. So not everything was really, it was too narrow. It was not wide enough. It was not general. It was not deep enough. Not spiritual. There was no spirituality. It was just my consciousness and whatever I knew and whatever was in front of me. So like that financial analysis, right, accounting, was really the thing. And this symbol strictly talks about just division of labor. So I do that and you do that. My relationships also were looking, and I was looking at words through this kind of glasses. That's my origins from this lifetime, from home. You know, it was always a lot of work. So I was responsibilities and obligations. And then the North Node is about going from the narrow to more wide physical, psychological understanding of manifestation and nature processes. And in the keywords are instructions. So the negative side would be just going strictly by the book. And the positive side, it's I think really what has been happening for me, especially in the last few months, when I just let myself flow with the energies and experimenting and trying new things, and then going with the instructions of my spirit and being joyful every day, and being more and more need and comfort in sharing my thoughts and experiences with you guys. Right? It's all about winning. Today feels good. It's really this mellow, celebratory. It's going deep, but it's not painful. It's celebratory, really. Celebration. Yeah. Hermit, 3 of Cups, and then 6 of Wands. I really feel like things are finally turning into new and better direction for all of us. So that really makes me happy. Okay, Spirit, any obstacles for this energy, for the collective, for purpose for today. Okay, so, well, Spirit wants to talk about beginnings and heart, the feminine and the heart, and the initiation. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, so when you finally when we finally get to this turning point, in life, and we decide to consciously look for our purpose, and it's the beginning of this new journey, fool's journey, and directing our attention to new things, new people, new information, and getting ready to take the step into the unknown, right? Just getting just staying with the being ready and happy, just staying with the really essentials, really taking the really minimum with you, and joyfully going into unknown, right? And so then digging, if he would go, he would just fall into the water. So here we have the emotions and feminine side of emotions. So water is the flow. And like, to me, when I think about water, it's just like it takes a lot. So whatever it takes, it stays and water purifies it. I also feel like Spirit wants to talk here about initiation and completion, because the masculine energy, it's really the energy that initiates. This would be clearly the mass energy, and then we have the feminine energy represented by Venus. But really, if you think about it, initiation is always positive. Initiation, like all people that initiate, they always want to do something for a good reason, right? They for love of their families, their surroundings, or groups, communities, countries, the world, whatever it is, right? We are here for different reasons, and we all have different purpose, but it's all together. It really brings the perfect balance. So it really, if the masculine initiates, and the initiation is always positive, because even, I don't know, nuclear energy was created for positive. The initiation was positive, right? But then the ego's insecurities or need for power, right? Like the dark energies, like that need to protect yourself from others and disconnect from others and disconnect from spirit at the same time, causes this, that at the end, the completion, the things which were initiated with the good intention really didn't end up to be used only with good intention, right? So then where really the mistake was made? Was it from the masculine energy, or was it from the feminine energy, right? So for this reason, we need to go to the heart and activate the feminine energy and really examine it. I'm really hearing the 5 cards fell. The Hierophant, the Ace of Pentacles. So that changed the connection of spirit, brings the new ideas and the purpose, right? We finding like the divine is giving them the purpose on this hand to us. But for this, we need to finish our own betrayals. Really, these are our own betrayals. Like I said, I wasn't I wasn't even thinking about any kind of spiritual things. I was just strictly analytical for 38 years of my life almost. And I was wondering why things are not working out, right? So yeah, the deceptions can really go deep. And if you just don't give up and don't be afraid. So the next card is 9 of Wands. Don't be afraid, really. Don't be afraid, because it's really fun on the other side. It's your higher self would never ever want anything bad for you. That's for sure. So stay strong, and especially in this month, don't be afraid to dig deep. This veil is so thin. It's so easy to connect with spirit. And yeah, it's perfect timing. Be patient as well, because even once you have the realizations, it's not like everything just happens like this. Everyone needs to learn. Everyone needs the process. That's also the negative side of ego that just wants everything right here, right now. The unconditional love doesn't have any, like, just all being unconditional, because that's the only thing that doesn't have the dual side, the negative and positive side. The unconditional is truly unconditional. That's all we really want to feel, right? That's because we originated from. We all want to go home to the thing we came from. That's what we're really looking for. This is our purpose. But we all chose different physical experience. We all chose different bodies, different avatars, right? It's your higher self that's really connected with you chose it. So just connect with it, and then love it. Thank your higher self for this, because you have this body for a reason. Really take care of it. Love yourself. If you think that you love yourself, really dig deep. Think about it. Think about the love to yourself. Think about it. Like, for example, if you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, child, and you really truly love this person, you have this unconditional love to this person, right? So you, like, if this person is sick, for example, you say, please relax, I'll help you, or do you need anything? Do you do this to yourself when you are sick? Do you really love yourself? Do you take care of your body? Do you think about yourself, like about the people that you love? Really, that sometimes we just jump to conclusions way too fast. So if you're thinking that you're not living your purpose, it's also worth examination and re-verification, because everything is a reason and everything happens for some purpose. In everything you have a message. It's the air energy. It's the energy that connects the physical experience, right? Like bring the messages. Then water, it's the flow, processes the emotion. Earth, it's the physical manifestation. And fire is the spirit, is the origination, the transformation, rebirth. So if you feel tired, that's great. Honestly, if you feel tired, it's great. You should rest. And then you will be able to connect with your intuition. And also when you're like super tired, I mean, that was 10 of Wands. So it's like you're really pushing, and it's like it's on the last of your power, right? Your strength. Like you really have enough. You can't do it for much longer. And really, if you are at this point, sending you so much love. I'm sending you so much love. But this is happening for a good reason. This is happening, this moment, this really hard moments are happening because they meant to align you. They meant to help you to align. to connect with your spirit and align with your higher purpose and examine everything that happened in the past. Take the lessons as well. Don't just, it's amazing to remember these good feelings and moments, but don't run and don't dismiss thinking about the painful moments, because over there, they are the biggest gifts. The more important gifts are in the most painful moments. And really, you just need to go there for a moment. And then the 10 happens. The 10, when 1 plus 0, it's 1 again. When the cycle ends and starts, something new starts again. When you just releasing this burden off of your shoulders, or these responsibilities, or the ones when you're understanding that you needed all the experiences, but you don't need all these responsibilities anymore. And just adding and adding and adding to your responsibilities, not going to help, because you still have 24 hours and 7 days a week like everybody else. So when you're tired, it's amazing opportunities to start digging into your subconscious and start looking into dark side of the moon. Scorpio season again, it's a Scorpio card, right? So Scorpio and Pisces. So it's with the full moon that we just got a couple of days ago, so right on point. Amazing time to go deep and dig and shine some light on. Don't dismiss it, get some clarity, and review your past. The Queen of, we still have we have Mercury in Libra right now, amazing. So, the message is communication. Mercury still brings the opposition to Uranus that was going on. Now Mercury tomorrow is turning direct, right? So again, we're going to go through opposition with Uranus, and use this time for, correcting your course. Right. Get your individuality back, get back to yourself, to know who you really are, and start manifesting through your own balanced connection with spirit, through, your individuality, your independence will be gained when you connect with spirit in a much more joyful and appropriate for you way, because you can do anything. You can do anything. You can learn and do anything. Really, we people are amazing people, but it's not about doing whatever just to make money. It's about being yourself and being authentic and doing what you love. And doing this with love, and not disconnecting work and what you do and how you make money and how you manifest money, because through money just a type of energy. So money then helps you manifest all the other physical things around you. But money is not everything, right? Like, if you just commit your life to making money, one day you're going to be on the deathbed and you will realize that all you were doing, you were just chasing money, and you wanted to really do so many other things. There is no more time in this physical experience. So take your time. This is a slower energy, the Knight of Pentacles, and that's the earth energy for the manifestation. Take your time and make your choices wisely. Don't need to rush. Don't make the same mistakes over and over like it was before. Don't just make your decisions and choices through what's worth more, what's going to give you more money or bring you more money. Because if you're just going to think through this kind of categories, it's also going to bring you more stress, more problems, more disconnection with spirit, more of the slow energies, more of the same patterns that you're trying to avoid. So maybe it's time to change the questions and start asking completely new questions. And the spirit really wants to, it runs, right, like on this horse with new questions and messages. And I really feel the breakthroughs. No matter what the deck we have here, the Tower. So the breakthroughs really, it's so easy for them right now. It can be really overwhelming, but at the same time, I feel like Spirit is helping and making it very more easy for us. The situations that the towers are not really caused by just this all of a sudden out of nowhere situations, but I really feel like more of them are caused through the willingness into listening to your intuition and connecting with spirit, right? And just through the reflection and thought, right? Into thinking about motives and psychological reasons and wanting to understand why we do what. So the question would be actually why? Why do you want to do what you want to do? Why do you want to start a new career, and how do you see it in your life, right? Like don't just go through look through money, because then again you will be spending so much time all days um, making money and disconnected with spirit, and then just going home and trying to connect. That's never going to work. That's not for the long run, and that's not what your higher self truly wants for you. Try your higher self. What your higher self really truly wants for you, it's to be connected all the time. It's to feel the love and bliss and joy and have fun in the physical experience at all the time. It's to balance the energy. It's to recognize if there is any contrast or something that you really don't want to feel. With practice, with time, uh, that's why it doesn't happen overnight, because everything, it's nature, like everything in nature needs practice. For everything you need practice and time. So just we need to be more in the moment. We need to analyze more what's going on every day all around us, and what we like, what we don't like about it. If there's something that in the feeling that we don't like, then why we don't like it. Go back to your life, like first experiences with this feeling. So see it differently, see it from different perspectives, see it from the through the eyes of the other person who has completely different programming than you, for example, right? It has different emotions, different things happen in their life, in this person's life, was born in different family, had different parents, siblings, different environment, different schools, different religion, different country. So obviously this people don't think in the same way, and that's usually the mistake that we really make, and I often was making too, that we I didn't know what I want. I didn't really even think about it though. I then, thank God we are in the energy where we went in, guys. So North in Gemini, new creations. We are understanding our past, and through new creations, through new rituals, through understanding and seeing what's in our subconscious. We're gonna get to our 10 of Cups, right? But for this, we need to find at the bottom of the deck. I have 2 of Pentacles, so the juggling needs to end. And I really feel like with these energies right now that we have really help us ending the juggling and connecting with the spirit. The veil is really, really thin. This High Priestess is coming up today for me all the time. Trust your intuition. Even if if it's saying you something completely not weird, but maybe it could be like weird and surprising for you at that moment. Get curious, try to explore the new territories, because growth, it's all about trying the new things, but also seeing it through the spiritual eyes, through the intuitive uh, eyes as well, not just through the physicality, because really the best manifestation in the physical world would only happen when you truly connected with the spirit, when the giving and receiving is truly in balance. So here you have the balance in 6, so it's perfection, it's giving and receiving. Then we have again the Hierophant. So I really feel these are that wise, like all the ancestors that want to connect with us. Really, it's amazing timeless. Thoughts are still common, and they come in kind of like slow and easy. And I think could be caused by the Mercury retrograde still, because Mercury goes tomorrow direct. So it's stable, right? These energies are stable and allowing us to get to stability. So we can, five from 6 cards, 5 major arcana. Yes, huge energies. So here we have Aquarius card and stars. So this may be a little bit very connected energy, but kind of like fresh, maybe a little bit naive, so just like fresh kind of outlook brought by seeing things from different perspective. And this fresh thing, seeing things from different perspective, then will bring us to the creative, feminine, truly connected side of us. And this will help definitely with the physical and perfectly balanced manifestation. That I think would be all. Let me see if Spirit wants to talk about anything else right now. Spirit, anything else for the moment for the subject? Yeah. That would be connect with your intuition. You live in your purpose. Just connect the dots. Everything is already within you. So, because if you already live in your purpose, you already know it. Your higher self knows it all. Your higher self is connected to the infinite intelligence. So just take a moment. All these energies right now are so mellow and peaceful, amazing time. Thoughts are slower and like they want to go deep. So don't be afraid. Connect with yourself. Be grateful for yourself. The gratefulness will help to open the heart. You cannot be fearful and grateful at the same time. So love yourself, take care of yourself, take care of your body, take some time off, breathe, and talk to yourself. Connect with your intuition. You already know your purpose. And even if this purpose is not going to start clearly manifesting in the physical experience right away, it will happen, because that's a journey, and you are here to enjoy every single step of this journey, not just the destination. And you have to learn a lot of new things and try new things on the way. So do it with joy, do it also with more reflection about the moment, and love to the moment and to the surroundings, because you reach manifesting all what it is around you. You are the magician, and since you want to start this new journey, right, like to start seeing things and try new things, enjoy them, see what's around you, then reflect on the past and connect the dots, and you will truly realize that you already have been living your purpose. Get up from the lower mind. The lower is the physical only, If you stay there, you will never live in your higher purpose. You need to connect with the higher mind and your spirit to align with the higher purpose. And once you start doing this, your spirit, your higher self will be directing you to the things that that you want to learn, because being, in spirit, it's being inspired, in spirit, inspired. So you will be inspired to learn new things, to read, listen about, new things, take new courses, go take some new classes, anything. And with by doing this, all this with that joy, with spirit, in balance with your spirit, staying inspired about it. With time, the energy is going to grow like the snowball, and the manifestation is going to start. So you need to trust. It's not even about hope. It's not that I hope to find my purpose. You already live in your purpose. So it's just, if you want to connect with your higher purpose, do it and don't hope it. Just trust it and talk to your higher self. Connect with it truly. It's really, there's so many ways. So many ways. You have nothing to worry about anymore once you consciously connect with spirit and call your angels. On the bottom of the deck here, the King of Swords, Archangel and Michael came to my mind right away. That's the masculine, strong energy. So the clarity, right? So once you are clear about this, that you already have and live in your purpose, then you can start releasing the past and go towards the new. Again, I see the full moon here. So 8, Scorpio, transformative, that rebirth season, leaving the old burdens and moving towards the new, better, more joyful, fulfilled 9 of Cups future. So, and then to 10 of Cups. So I wish you all the best. Enjoy your journey. Enjoy your journey. Really, you already live in your purpose. Love you so much. Hope to see you soon, guys.